Live in America now? What brings an Austrian to America?
Well, the job.
The job, of course, is the work, yeah. Austrians are similar to Germans, right? You guys are very work-driven and stuff like that. But somehow, Austrian, you seem happier than Germans. I was thinking about this. I think Austria is like Germany if Germany had a happy childhood. You know what I'm saying? Because Austrians don't have the same level of like guilt and stuff like that. Because you guys don't have to go to a techno club to do glory holes and things like that to feel alive, right? What kind of work brought you to America?
I'm a consultant.
Consultant, nice. What do you consult?
Financial industry.
Financial industry, so you're in finance. Because I have a friend, he works in finance, and he was very depressed and very grumpy, but I gave him a compliment more, and I realized in that moment that you have to really, like, when you give men compliments, it makes us better people. I was like, hey man, I like your shirt. And dude, his whole demeanor changed. He started smiling at me, and guess what happened? That night he went outside and he did not murder anybody. You know? He was a good boy. He didn't do anything stupid. He didn't get into a fight. He didn't start a podcast. Nothing. He was just a good boy, you know? Yeah. Finance seems a little depressing, yeah. And you guys are together?
He's German.
Oh, you're a German and I'm with Austrian. Do you guys miss Europe or are you guys happy here in America?
It's better to be here now.
It's better to be here now than in Europe? Yeah. Tell me about that.
Yeah, a bad political system at the moment.
Right. And America is doing fantastic, obviously. Obviously, nothing more politically stable than America right now, I feel like, you know? This is hilarious. I mean, listen, I think the whole world is getting a bit more divided, but I've never seen more division than in America. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's unbelievable. Because I think it's also the media, because like in America it's funny, because like at least in Europe, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't lived there in a minute, but I feel like an opinion is not linked to a party, it's just an opinion, right? Like for example, in Germany, if you don't want to get the vaccine, people are like, oh, I think he does not like vaccines. Yeah, simple. In America, if you don't get the vaccine, people are like, oh, I think he hates trans people. It's like, what the f***? It's like this box thinking, yeah.
What were you doing in 2014? Germany versus Brazil?
Germany versus Brazil, I was heavily jerking off the whole time, dude. I came 8 times. Yeah.
Wait, so we have 5 titles.
Look at this guy. At least we have 5 titles. Oh. America soon with world wars, if we keep going like this. 2-0, baby, you know? Maybe 3-0 soon. I felt very bad when it was happening, because...
5 titles.
Okay, I'm not feeling bad anymore when it was happening. This fucking pisses me off already. 5 titles, oh my god. Are you sure you're not French? That was very cunty energy right now. It's very...
We don't win in other things.
We don't win in other things either. We lost every single war, so give us the 7-1. That's the one time we Germans were absolutely annihilating something, because you know, it's fucked up. After 2 losses in world wars, I feel like that's the one thing that we're like, oh, finally a win, you know, for us Germans, yeah.
How did your parents feel when you decided to marry a Jew?
Wow! Guys, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for coming. It's been a great show. I love you, New York. Please come back. So my mom, you know, I never officially told them that my wife is Jewish. You know, it was not like, but like, no. But that's also fucked up. Like, what if I did? That's also weird if I did. You know, what if I was like, Mom, I gotta tell you something, and I hope you can still love me after this. I am dating a Jewish girl. Like, that would be worse, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it a big deal.
How much you miss a proper German Abendbrot?
Abendbrot. Yeah, do you know Abendbrot? Abendbrot is like, dude, Abendbrot is funny because it's called evening bread. So bread in Germany is so powerful, it gets its own meal, you understand? Evening bread, yeah? It's not the morning, we need specificity. It's not morning bread, no. Also, bread in Germany is the one thing I miss the most. Abendbrot is like where you have a loaf of hard German superior bread. Yeah, it's not the soft American pussy bread. It's super hard German alpha bread, okay? And you put a little bit of superior German butter on there, okay? And then we have something called Black Forest ham. It's a region where I grew up in Germany called the Black Forest, yeah? And the Black Forest ham, you have to cut it, and it's a very funny story. My wife came, and we do a thing like with my family. We're all lumberjacks and shit like that. I came from very like kind of like manual labor family. So we would always like chop down trees and do all this stuff. And then after we have the Abendbrot together, yeah? We call it Vesper. And then my wife, she came and she was doing it with all my lumberjack uncles, and they're all very chill, sweetest people, you know? But when it's about food, they become a little aggressive sometimes. Because my wife she was cutting the ham. Cut like big pieces of ham. Yeah, to disrespect, yeah? It is not the proper way to cut the ham. My dad would always tell me as a kid, he was always, Mario, you have to cut the ham like a thin slice, like a layer of ham so you can look through it. And my wife, she was doing her best with the knife, she was trying to cut it. My dad is the most chill guy, but he was always like, Nein, Vita, what are you doing? You need precision, bam, 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 like this. Try again, and that's when my wife was very intimidated. This is the first time she was very intimidated by my German family, yeah.
Have you ever done stand-up in Germany?
I've done stand-up in Germany, yes. I did one show in German actually, which was terrifying, okay? Because first of all, I've never done stand-up comedy in German. I started comedy in Los Angeles 5 years ago. And then I did this club called Downstairs Comedy Club. This guy Felix Lobrecht owns, is like a big German comedian. And I did this spot there, okay? And I walked down, they were like, Mario, you ready for the show? And I was like, okay, Graham, I'm ready. I'm walking up, she goes, oh, you know it's in German, right? And I was like, say again? And she's like, yeah, you speak German, right? But I've never fucking done it in German, you know? German is my first language, but if you live in a country for so long, you do comedy. I think in English, I do all my comedy in English. German is so weird for me. I know how to talk about engineering in German, you know what I'm saying? I know how to talk about stuff like that, but not comedy, because we don't joke in Germany as much. You know, it's like, my muscle memory is not, that's not German muscle memory, yeah. German muscle memory is something else. It's like, you know, okay. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do some crowd work. And here's what I did. This is so stupid. I walked up and I was like, hallo, hallo, alle. Yeah, and I was like, this is so weird, you just talk in German, you know? And I was like, okay. Sometimes I asked if there's any foreigners here. So I was in Germany, it's like, yeah, irgendwelche Ausländer here? Which actually sounds bad, you know? And then nobody responded. I was like, and then I was like this, I was like, gut, wir haben's geschafft. Yeah, we did it. Which, listen, I do edgy comedy and racial comedy kind of works better in America, you know what I'm saying? In Germany, we don't joke about that shit at all. So I just like bomb my ass off from the beginning of the joke, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, how do I get out of this? Because I came in a little hot, as they say, you know? But then I talked about my dick, you know? I talked about how I got circumcised when I was 19 years old, and then they loved it. They loved it. They did the same reaction that I talked about it, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Where do you get those jeans?
The jeans. Yeah. The jeans, I got them from my mom, because jeans, they determine body traits like eye color, height, hair color, you know? My jeans are blue. That's right, yeah. It's the brand with the 3 stripes. You, sir, so how do you pronounce this, the most famous German fashion brand that's not Hugo Boss?
I'm a German, it's Adidas.
See, he delivered that not even, you know what I like about this answer? It was just pure precision. Americans, they would have been like, oh my God, I know the answer, it's Adidas. No, this guy just looked into my soul with his piercing blue eyes. And he was like, I'm German. It's Adidas. Next question, right? I love that shit.
Where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas, actually, a small town, born and raised. Little Rock, Arkansas. All right, well. Wiesbaden. So you're from Wiesbaden. That's not even close enough to be this excited about where I'm from. That's like saying, oh my God, you're from New York City, right? Yeah. I'm from Atlanta. It's like, what the fuck? That's not even close. From my hometown in Alpisbach im Hochschwarzwald. Yeah, look it up.
From where?
Alpisbach im Hochschwarzwald.
That is a long way.
That's what I'm saying. I'm proving your fucking point, dude. What the fuck? Oh my God. See, what's your name?
My name is Mark.
Mark, see? Mark and I are very upset with you.
Any advice for a French man married to a German lady?
Oh, you guys are married to a German? Oh, so you're French married to a German. Okay, my advice is whenever you guys have a fight or something like that, because you're fighting to a German, you should do what France does best, which is just surrendering. Okay? Just let her win. So the kids are half German, half French. Wow.
It's called Swiss.
What date is Saturday?
March 1st.
March 1st? Really?
Yes.
Jawohl! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
March 1st.
March 1st and then March 1st. March 1st and then March. That was comedy gold, you fucks, yeah. What's up, guys? How are you tonight? That was a little too aggressive. How are we doing, guys? Oh, you guys are the women. You know what Andrew said when he was backstage? He was like, Mario, there's 3 women on the left. They haven't laughed the entire show. They're hard to crack, you know? And I was like, they're probably German. Are you guys Germans? You are Germans, I knew it! That's how we know! Ah, I love it. See, they're not, they love you, they're just Germans. We don't know how to express it, man. That's how it is, yeah. We Germans, we laugh very efficiently. We're like, ha. And then we shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? There's no, yeah. The thing is, I think we Germans, people always say we aren't funny, but I think we Germans, we're very funny people, we just don't laugh. You know, we don't laugh because it's very energy inefficient to show emotions, yeah? Right? So when you tell a German a joke, we're gonna get it. We're gonna be like, oh, it's a very funny joke, yeah? But instead of laughing out loud and expressing the emotion, instead, we suppress the energy from the laughter, yeah? And then we take the energy and we use it to make better cars. See how she didn't laugh? She said, that's funny. That's funny. It's a good joke, yeah? So maybe if you Americans didn't laugh as much, maybe Detroit would still be a place. Oh, I'm so sorry, yeah. You all know each other? That's your mother? What's your name?
And her mom's Brigitte.
Brigitte. I was like, fuck, that is the most quintessential German name. That is hilarious. That is the most German name ever. I mean, second most if you think about it, but my German mom also came to my comedy shows, and she didn't laugh the entire time. And I took her to London, and it was funny, because taking my mom to London was so funny, because we're walking down the street, and I pointed out these British gentlemen had very nice suits on. I was like, hey mom, look, they're so well dressed here in the UK. And my mom looks at them, she goes, yeah, well, the suits are nice, but the faces are still ugly. I was like, what the fuck? She says that shit all the time, and again, she was not wrong, you know, they look like lobsters a little bit, you know, yeah. That's true, yeah, you don't like British people? You joined a little too hard on that British hatred. But you're from India, so I get it, yeah. There you go. I get it, I can't blame you, man, what can I say? I'm going full Euro douche, by the way. What do you think about this shirt? I wore this shirt, and I ordered it online, it was a little too tight, so I was like, I'm gonna make it less douchey, I'm gonna roll up the sleeves, and I think I made it so much more douchey. I don't know what's happening, yeah. I was walking around with this Germany shirt, and I feel a little weird about it, because I got this, I wear it, it's not a political statement, I think it just looks cute on me, it's vintage, you know what I mean? But I was wearing it yesterday, and I was walking through a Jewish neighborhood in West Hollywood, and then I saw this Jewish family, and they looked at me, and I felt a little like judged or ashamed of being German, because I didn't want them to think that I'm like hateful in any kind of way, because I'm not. You know what I mean? I was very in my head about this, they looked at me, and then I saw them going to their car, and then they got into their car, and it was a Tesla. And I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I think we're solid. I think we're good. I think that's way worse. What the fuck? That's way worse. It's weird being German right now with the political landscape and everything, because I feel like I love when people love Germany. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very happy when people are like, oh my God, I love Germany. I had a great time in Berlin. I love Frankfurt. But then now at my shows, there's always like one dude who loves Germany a little bit too much. You know what I mean? You know? They're always like, I love Germany. And then I'm like, what's your favorite place? Never been. I'm like, oh, there's the one. There's the one. And then I gotta let them know that I'm not that kind of German. You know, I'm like a nice German. You know, I'm like, I'm German, not German, you know. I think it's interesting that the Americans have a different perspective on European countries than we have in Europe. You know what I mean? Because you think people like British people are so sophisticated, so smart. Dude, in Europe, British people are considered the Florida of Europe. Okay, it's true. It's way different. They're like the hooligans, they get drunk, fuck their cousins, you know what I'm saying? That's like, they're like the Kentucky of Europe, it's true. And then French people too, you guys are always like, oh, French is the language of love, it's the most romantic language. I don't know what French you're listening to. I think French sounds so goofy. They're always like, they're always like, you know, like shrugging the shoulder, we don't know what we do, but we're still so cunty for no reason, you know? It feels like... What is that? Tu es français? Are you français? Un petit peu? Oh. No? Oh, no. German, she went right back. I was like, oh my God. Dude, did you see the switch you just did? I fucking take back everything I just said. That was crazy. Did you hear that shit? She was like, oh, Champs-Élysées, oh, la 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 la. And then she was like, no, I'm German. I was like, oh my God. I think what it is that like we Germans just are considered to be the scariest language because we have the context of the Second World War. And this is the first, and all the, you know what I mean? If French people had Hitler, like if France had Hitler, a guy who would be like, oh, vive les radicaux Americans, croissant, you know? Then we'd recognize that French is scary too. But I feel like now we're just fucking stuck with that whole stereotype, yeah. Same with Dutch. I was at a restaurant in Berlin, and then this guy he was joking, you know? He was like, joking, and then I was like, oh my God, can I help you? But he was just Dutch. You know? He was Dutch. He was a Dutch guy who was just like, yeah, it's a fucked up language. Oh. And I get it. I get that we Germans have this like bad stereotype because we did a big oopsie whoopsie, but too big oopsie, whatever. A lot of oopsie whoopsies, but you know. Yeah. Anybody have a question for me? Questions or advice they need in life? Yes. What's up?
What advice would you give to people getting married?
Advice to people getting married. Man.
Your wife is sitting there.
Thank you, Brigitte. Thank you. I'm aware of the pressure that is happening right now. Yeah. I mean, I've been married for 1 year now. If I've learned one thing, then it is to not be too fluff emotional. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's the one thing that I always struggle with in America is that like I'm not trying to get consumed by that too much because she loves her dog so much, and I can see the dog becoming weaker and weaker every single day. So I think even though if you're in a relationship with somebody who is a bit more of a weasel than you, or like in a way that like you are different, I think still stay true to yourself and don't get changed by the other person too much while still making compromises, right? To that. So I think like a healthy balance. Would you agree, baby?
What?
I don't know, I think we're doing well, baby. How's your marriage going for you?
I love it.
Really? Yeah. See? So yeah, I'm the expert here, yeah? Who else has a happy marriage here? Any married people here? What, so you guys are married? Yeah. To each other? Cool. How's your marriage going?
Jewish as well. I'm German.
Oh really? You have a Jewish German also? This is amazing. This is us, baby, yeah. So how are you holding up? What, so you're also the German and she's Jewish?
Jewish from the Bronx.
Jewish from the Bronx. So how's that going? Was that a struggle for you, having like, you know, somewhat of a cultural difference? Because I know that Jews are more unpunctual and Germans are a bit more punctual. Like, is there any... What's up?
I married a broken German.
A broken German? Oh, you are broken German?
I like to be 5 minutes early.
Oh, I love you. I want to marry you now. I want to marry you now.
5 minutes early is on time.
So you're more punctual than him?
Yes.
You out-Germaned him. That's amazing. So now you're going to outdo her with saving money or something, you know? I don't know. We just had an election in Germany too. Hear about it? Yeah? Yes. We have a new right-wing party called the AfD. Yeah?
Nicht ganz.
What do you mean nicht ganz? It's not a new party, but you know, they're kind of gaining in popularity. They didn't come in first place, that's what you say. Very accurate. Thanks for the fact-checking, Brigitte. Yeah. That's why I brought you, Brigitte. That's why I brought you here. I love it. Brigitte doesn't laugh, but she comes in with the facts, dude. She like, Brigitte will not laugh, but when something is not accurate and orderly, she will intervene, yeah? And that's what we just witnessed. This is amazing. Thanks, Brigitte. No, we need you here. This is great. There's like a new, like more right-wing party in Germany right now. They came second place. They got 20% of the votes in Germany. Yeah, they're actually quite progressive. They have a lesbian leader. They're going to rename the SS. They're going to call it the Scissor Sisters. I'm sorry. That's a very stupid joke now. No, but they're very progressive. They have they're in a polyamorous lesbian relationship, and they're currently looking for another partner to officially make her the third Dyke. Stupid. No, I'm so sorry. It's a very stupid joke. It's a stupid joke. Yeah. No, they're very progressive. Actually, they have the chairman of the party is a trans man, and his pronouns are he, Himmler. So, I'm done now, that's it. It's the last one I have, yeah. You did not see that one coming, yeah. Okay, it's about the stupidest thing I'll say, but that was cool, right? Are you guys lesbians?
No.
No, sorry, I just felt like you connected on that in moments, I don't know. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Not for each other.
Not for each other, just for other girls.
Maybe.
Oh, really? So are you guys bisexual or something?
No.
No? Just straight girls? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Me too, man. Yeah.
Most girls are gay, they just don't realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just have to fuck a girl.
Jesus Christ, baby. What the hell?
She's not
somewhere
wrong.
What, now you're... We'll talk? No, we won't talk. Nobody talks. This show's over. No, I know you will talk, but no, you won't talk. This show is over, yeah? It's interesting, because like, I never thought about sexuality as much. Like in Germany, we don't care as much. Like in Germany, you can see two dudes making out in the corner at a techno club. And every German's going to look at them and be like, oh, look, they are such good friends, you know? Nobody cares. And then I came here and it's all people talk about, you know? Because in America it's always like, you know, everything you do as a man makes you gay in America. Like the threshold is so fucking low here. Like in America, if you wear sunscreen, gay! What the fuck? There's always these labels, you know, it's like gay or straight, you know, it's like if you're liberal, gay, you know. If you're a Republican senator, secretly gay. Something like that, yeah.
Any advice for raising German kids in the US?
German kids in the US, what do you read them? Do you read them Disney?
German kids in
Mein Kampf.
You mean
Mein Kampf? Yes, yes.
so, go to German kindergarten?
The German kindergarten, that sounds scary, dude. Dude, German kindergarten. Oh, they make the perfect little soldiers there. It's unbelievable. We raised them with order. Yeah.
Das ist der Rammstein.
That's loaded.
This is Rammstein? Yeah, you know Rammstein, yeah.
Stein.
It's not Steen. You fucking fuck. Don't tell me how to pronounce my language. Listen. This actually pisses me off. Like, I want to fit in with Americans so much, so I mispronounce my own language now to fit in with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I now say, you know, Volkswagen instead of Volkswagen, yeah? I mispronounce my own shit. I say BMW instead of BMW. You know? I'm trying to fit in with Americans. Instead of saying free universal healthcare, I now say the liberals are ruining the country. I'm learning. I'm fitting in, but yeah, I'm starting to do this karaoke thing where I want to sing. We had a wonderful drive with my wife recently, and she put on these American pop songs, and I sang along in a German accent. It was so funny because she put on like you know, Alejandro, Ale Alejandro, Ale Alejandro, and in German I was just like Alexander, Alexander. It just hits harder. But back to your advice. So, do you raise them more German? Do you give them love and emotion and stuff like that, or no emotion?
No hugs.
No hugs? Nice. So that's a good start. No hugs. Yeah, no hugs. I think that's how we're going to raise your kids too, baby. No, I think it's good. You know, my mom, she made me tough, you know. She left me a little bit with mommy issues, but that's a good thing, right? Brigitte? Yeah? No. No. You hug your kids?
Of course.
Where were you, Brigitte, when I needed you? Can I call you mama? Do you tell your kids you love them?
Yes.
In German?
No.
I know. Because in Germany, I think you can only say I love you when Germany won the World Cup, you're drunk, and the person next to you has been diagnosed with terminal cancer. Then you can look at them, say, ich liebe dich, shake their hand, and never talk to them again. It's kind of like... No, my mom she's great, but no, she didn't, we'd never say that kind of stuff. Like, and I'm trying to adapt more to that. I remember one time I came back, I haven't seen her during COVID, I didn't see her for a long time, and I came back to Germany, went back to Eibsbach, Hochschwarzwald, and I try to be a bit more vulnerable, because, you know, Americans made me a little softer and stuff and express love more easily, because her friends always say, I miss you, which I was not used to. You don't say that stuff. So I went back to Germany and I was like, hey mama, it's been way too long, I've missed you. My mom looked at me and she was like, Mario, I think it's a perfect amount of time. So that's my mom, but hey, I know she loves me. My mom never said she loves me, but she always showed me her love when she would sing me a lullaby back in Germany. Yeah, I'll never forget this. She would tuck me in with my little teddy bear, she'd caress my hair, and she would sing to me. Glitzer, glitzer, kleiner Stern, komm, zeig mir, woher du kommst. Schlaf ein, schlaf ein. Yeah, I didn't sleep a single day in my childhood, but I do love her so much. You know, that's when I felt the love. Yeah, this is cool. Can you give me a hug real quick? Brigitte.
I love you.
That's amazing. Brigitte came through. No, mom was amazing. She's just so funny. Like my mom, she's so silly and so, you know, very blunt. What's up, dude?
I want to know if I could give you a hug.
Can I call you mom too? Wait. Do you want to give me a hug for real?
No, I was just trying to make a joke. You know, I'm starting out.
So you just fucking blew. You see what you did there? You know, you fucking have me there, and then you just like my mom, dude. Like, you know, you were like, come on, I will give you a hug. I was just joking. Just kidding. It's a jokey joke. Yo, fuck. Dude, no, the only time my mom gave me a hug was during the World Cup, and it was by accident too. You know what I mean? Like my mom, she gave me a hug. Like she was reaching for a pitcher of beer during the World Cup. I intercepted, and we accidentally hugged. And then she was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 no homo," you know? No homo, Mario. I forgot. What's your thing?
You know what? What's it like to be a black man traveling to Germany?
You asking me that? You asking me that?
Will be loved. Germany loves black people.
First of all, I'm white. I don't know if it shows, you know, I know I'm a little tan right now. It's probably the contrast to the shirt, you know. Yeah. And some people don't know. Connie doesn't know he's black. Here's the thing, man. Germany doing pretty good with black people. I think, right? Because I think we have had bad things in the history. Obviously, you probably know about them if you know, ever learned anything. Very bad. That's the thing in Germany. Like, if you took away the isolated incident of the Second World War, and maybe the first one also. You're right. And maybe the Napoleonic Wars and the Franco-Prussian Wars. If you took all that away, Germany pretty good because no slavery so much, you know. Yeah. Have you been to Germany?
No.
No? No, there's like, yeah. How is it now, Brigitte? There's more black people in Germany, right? A few, yeah. Here's the thing. Let me explain you a thing about racism. This is dicey. But no, I think it comes from, usually when you're in contact with certain people more, then racism is developed, right? Based on stereotypes and whatnot. Like right now, definitely we have more racism towards people with like Islamic backgrounds and things like that because of terrorist attacks. It's kind of like how you guys may not be, like you're more racist towards people when you have a lot of those people in where you live, right? So for example, you guys may not be racist towards Swiss people, but wait till you meet these fuckers. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what's going on a little bit, right? Yeah, that's right. Brigitte? Brigitte, back me up here. I love it. Brigitte, yeah. What else?
Your hair?
Oh, who cuts my hair? You want to know? This is actually kind of funny. His name is Alon Shalom. He's a Jewish man obviously. His salon is called Alon Shalom Salon. I'm not making this up. Alon Shalom. It sounds like schlong, you know what I mean? I'm Alon Shalom Shalom with the big schlong. Yeah, he doesn't know he's packing, but you know what's funny with Alon Shalom? He's my hairdresser and he's very lovely, but he's a very like sexual Israeli gay guy, and I go to the same gym as him. This is a true story. I walked into the sauna of my gym, and Alon was sitting there in the corner, you know, like with a towel barely covering him, you know, just very sexy. And there was like 7 other dudes in the sauna, and it was in the morning, and I had a haircut with him that same day. And no joke, when I walked in, he looks at me in front of everybody. He was like, "Hey Mario, do you want to do it right now, or do you want to wait till later?" True story. He said that, and I was like, I was in this weird situation. I didn't want them to think that like we're doing something sexual, you know. I mean, not that I care, but I just wanted to set the record straight. So I got a little awkward, I got a little nervous though. So I looked at him and I was like, "Yeah, Alon, I will come later for the haircut at your place." And I was like, "What the fuck? That sounds like code word for butt fucking." It's the haircut. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Mario Adrion. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Oh, look at this. We ended at 10 p.m. on the dot. It's absolute punctuality. You guys are amazing. So where are you from?
Germany.
Germany, there we go, yeah. Hey, I get it, yeah. You from Berlin? Hell yeah, brother. Nice. I thought I recognized you at the dark room, you know? So what made you move to the US? Really? Yes. You moved for love? You're not German. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way, dude. Germans never move for love, you know? It's always some very calculated plan of, yeah. Really?
I moved for love too.
You moved for love too? Oh, this is great, yeah. It's so funny when Germans yell you that. I moved for love too. It's funny because Germans, I feel like we don't express emotions, but we verbalize them. It's very funny because I was at my friend's wedding, my friend Moritz, he was also my best man at the wedding. And he had a wedding a couple weeks before us. And then the priest opens the fucking ceremony and he goes up in front of all these people and he was like, "Today we will feel joy." Today is a celebration full of joy. Like, what the fuck? That's hilarious. So you also moved for love?
I did.
Yeah?
Didn't work out.
I was just gonna ask because you know, there you go. So you should have maybe stayed in your lane, you know, just like doing the engineering. So you met an American and then no.
I married a Spanish guy. Barcelona.
See, that's the first mistake. You know, that's too much passion. Yeah. Also, hey, can I collect some of these cards? I think I'm gonna do some like. Can you pass them to the front, actually?
No, you didn't use them.
What's up?
You didn't use them.
Oh, this I didn't use them. I understand why your Latino friend broke up with you. This is. But what was that all for? What is the point of any of this? This show is ruined, and you are the reason why. What is your name?
Claudia.
Claudia. I knew it was a Claudia. Yeah. You know this Claudia in American, it's called Karen. Yeah. It is the same thing.
It's Claudia.
Proving my point even more. It is Claudia. Are you French or something? You're like, it is Claudia, it is Claudia. Yeah. Can I ask you why you guys didn't work out? Was it like anything specific or just...
We cheated.
Well, never mind, Claudia. Typical Latino, am I right? This all makes so much sense. This makes so much sense, you know? Okay, so what was your reaction then when you found out?
I was devastated.
Were you like angry devastated or were you like...
Sad devastated.
Sad devastated, yeah. But you didn't show it. You just said, I am sad with you. And I'm furious and I cannot contain my emotions.
I cried every fucking day. You can ask.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry for bringing up the trauma. This is that guy. But you doing what? So that's your daughter?
Yeah.
And that is your partner?
Fiance.
Fiance, they're mazel tov, I guess. No, whatever you guys say. Are you Latino by any chance?
I'm half Colombian.
Just don't cheat, okay? Because he's gonna...
Only half.
He's only half. That's good, yeah. So he doesn't have the dancing skills to cheat, you know? I'm saying, yeah. You know, you guys can dance, we can't dance. Nobody's turned on by our dance. The only German dance we have is called the German Walzer. In Latin America, you dance following the rhythm of your heart, following the passion. In Germany, we follow the structure of a rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's no room for improvisation. It's just like, you know, very... People asked me if I was nervous to come back to America because I have a green card. I'm not a citizen here. I was like, listen, if they really discriminate against Latinos, they're going to see my TikTok where I attempted a TikTok dance in 2021 and they're going to look at that shit, they're going to be like, he's white, he's clear. There's no fucking way this guy is Latino. Any Latinos? So sorry. What is your name?
Ali.
Ali? Okay, this is the whitest name I've ever heard of my life. Ali? Ali? It's a nickname? So your full name is Alessandra Fernanda Gonzalez Jimenez Vergara de la Noche. Oh.
That is my name.
That is your name. I knew it. So you're legal, you have papers? Yeah? Show me your papers.
And I'm only half, so I'm like...
So what's your other half?
Filipino.
Oh, Filipino. But that's like, Filipinos are the Mexicans of Asia, right? That's like that, right? That's like... No, I hate the thing that's happening right now with like Latinos being deported and shit, because I love Latinos. Dude, we need Latinos. Who's gonna make amazing food? Without Mexicans, who's gonna make Chinese food? Huh? Huh?
Black people.
Black people?
Yeah.
You're not... This is a pro-Latino joke. You're like, we don't need them. Also, I think Mexicans are they're more American than most Americans. They have like strong family values, they work very hard, and they also would never let their daughter date a black guy.
Hey, you're right.
You're the most racist black woman I've ever seen in my life. It's unbelievable.
It's because I'm from Alabama.
From Alabama, see, that makes sense, see. Are you projecting a little bit from Alabama?
Probably.
Because Alabama's a pretty racist place, I've heard, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you escaped the racism there, you came to New York, and you were a bully, so you became a bully yourself.
Yes,
That's what makes sense.
I'm spreading the knowledge.
That's beautiful. No, the wave of hatred continues, and that's the circle of life. We need that. We need that. It's beautiful, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. German Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. How you German lecturing about racism? I know it feels a little weird, actually. It feels a little weird, like calling people out for that. It's like, it's not good. We should be nice to each other, yeah. But now listen, dude, all the wars that are happening in the world, Germany didn't start any of them. I think we're becoming a little better in the world, yeah? And how Germans like lecturing people. It's so funny when Germans are like, yeah, the invasion of Russia, it's really unacceptable. It's like so funny. We're like, I cannot believe what's happening right now. This is where the buttholes get tight, you know.
Here comes
Anybody have a struggle they can think of right now?
Jobless.
You're jobless? What did you work before? Did you get fired?
I did get fired.
You did get fired. Fuck, what did you get fired for?
He told me it was because of behavioral issues.
Behavioral issues? Like autism? Like what?
Yeah, it's funny because I'm kind of autistic. No, but...
Well, fuck me then. I mean, fuck.
No,
Did you do a Hitler salute at work? Like, what the fuck happened? You're like, you just did a full Hitler salute and you were like, it's autism, guys. It's a Roman salute. It's autism. I can't help it. Yeah.
They did get mad at me all because I talk to a lot of people, so I overly talk to people, so they didn't like that much. And
Yeah.
I worked in a restaurant. I was a waitress, so it's like...
Oh, so you're one of those. Yeah, you should have been fired. Yeah, I hate it. The fluff talk waitress. Oh my God, the waiters. Yeah. So you got fired because you talked too much.
That was one of the reasons, but I don't understand.
And I also
I
fucked
understand
the boss. I also sexually harassed some guests, you know what I mean? But that was one of the reasons, you know?
But sometimes people liked it. I got more tips out of it most of the time.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys like it when waiters talk to you a lot?
You gotta read the table. You gotta read the table depending on who it is. Like, you know, sometimes I got paid more money for making a woman laugh. Just telling her the horror stories I've gone through the last 5 years of like working in the industry.
Yeah, just the fact that you really take up a lot of space right now to talk about this makes me think I understand a little bit what's going on. Yeah. Well, so yeah, get a new job. Are you applying for jobs? What's up? Are you applying for jobs in the restaurant industry?
I want to get out of the restaurant industry.
Got it.
Yeah.
What's a job you can do a lot of fluff talk? What's a job you can do a lot of talk? Like a lot of just...
Comedian.
Just fucking right. You burn, you win. Okay, cool. 2J. Well, fucking become a stand-up comedian. Here's a career advice for you. Struggle annihilated. Oh, God. Are you a lawyer?
No, I put people to sleep for a living.
Oh, shit.
That sounded weirdly sexual, but also creepy. I don't know what's going on. You put people to sleep for a living?
Yeah. Anesthesia.
Anesthesia. Oh, fuck. You know that you delivered it in the creepiest way possible, you know? You could have just said anesthesiologist or something. You were like, I put people to sleep for a living. And then the fucking air left the room. Do you see that shit? Has it ever... I have a personal thing with that because I got circumcised when I was 19 years old. Dude, they put 2 injections to numb me locally. I don't even know what it's called, dude. Like in between my... like into my womb, dude. I don't think I can have children now. It was the fucking craziest shit in my life. So are you that person?
No, that would be the surgeon.
Oh, that'd be the surgeon. So you did want mixing the fucking day rape drug? What's up?
Take you out for a good time, put you to sleep.
I'm getting very turned on right now. So okay, so the full body thing, like basically, you put when they have the IV, you whisper in their ear and be like, "You may never wake up," and then they just fucking drift into darkness.
On occasion, I've said, "I'm Jesus," you know.
Oh really? So what do you do then? Do you fuck people then? And what happens after?
Tweak your eyebrows a little bit.
Fucking eat their skin. Okay, crazy man. It was the craziest thing ever because you get the anesthesia. The most awkward part is there was a urologist in the room, and for some fucking reason there was 3 female nurse assistants in the room. One of them was doing an internship at the urologist, and she went to the same fucking high school that I went to. You know, when you get circumcised and you're locally numbed, and there's people watching you, like, and it's about to be circumcised, you don't look good. Like it's hiding. You know, I'm surprised he found. I thought he was gonna be like, Mr. Adrian, we're gonna have to come back another time. It left. Okay, we couldn't find it. It's gone. We don't know where it is. You know what I'm saying? Has it ever happened to you that somebody you failed putting them to sleep, as you put it?
You just put them in the K-hole even more.
You're a fucking psychopath. I don't know. I would say you're a fucking psychopath, man. Oh, dude, I hope I never end up in an LA hospital, dude. I really hope.
You get one of them, they both do that.
You both do it? Yeah. Oh my God, you're a fucking killer duo. Fucking 2 fucking serial killers met each other at a comedy show. You know? All right, let's do your struggle. Yeah.
I'm Jewish.
You do. Thank you for coming to the show. Big fan. Big fan of you people. Yeah.
So every time I tell my family about my best friend who's interested in me, I was like, oh, he's German. So when they ask, oh, where's he from? Where are you from?
Argentina.
You're from Argentina. That's the same shit, bro. Like, I don't know, you to tell you.
And then the family asks, so have you checked his forefathers, his ancestors?
Oh, what about your ancestors? Dude, what's up with you guys? You look more psycho than him right now. This is fucking crazy. Your expressions are crazy. So, what's up with, what was your grandfather up to?
He was killed in Russia.
He was killed in Russia? Dude, my grandfather was wounded in Russia and brought back. So he was fighting probably for the bad side, right? He was not, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So you've not met the family yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we're gonna practice this right now. Okay, I'm the father, yeah? And then, we're gonna meet you. It's like, okay, Shabbat Shalom, yeah, nice to meet you, yeah?
From Berlin.
Yeah. So yeah, nice, yeah, you brought somebody, yeah, what's your name?
What's it?
Gundam.
You're fucked, man, you're so fucked. Gundolf? Shut the fuck up, bro! Gundolf! Bro, that's like if Gandalf was German, dude, what the fuck? Gundolf! Oh, that one got me good, bro. Your name is Gundolf? Are you a real person, bro? Oh, Gundolf. You're fucked, dude. Just fucking own it. You're from Buenos Aires. Just fucking, you know what? Sometimes just owning it is probably the best move, you know? Just meet their family and just go in and be like, I'm from Germany, my grandfather fought for the Nazis, I'm sorry, you know? And then just fucking take it from there. And it's gonna be very smooth, you know what I mean? Fucking Gundolf, man. You're a fucking character, man. I love you. Alright, guys, I think we ended there. That's our show. Thanks so much for coming, guys. I love you guys. We have these hardcore German fairy tales called Struwwelpeter. You know about Struwwelpeter? Oh, that shit's incredible. For all the non-Germans, it's a little collection of children's stories, and they're incredibly valuable for kids to learn about life. There's one story about a little girl named Paulinchen, yeah? Paulinchen, she's playing with the matches in her home, and she's not supposed to. And the cats, they yell at her. They're like, meow, meow, Paulinchen, do not play with the matches. Your father told you not to play with them. But Paulinchen is a kinky bad girl. She doesn't give a fuck, yeah? She does not listen, yeah? So she starts playing with the matches, and then in the next frame, Paulinchen is burning, yeah? Her whole dress is burning, her hair is burning, she's screaming in excruciating pain. But then luckily there's a huge twist, because at the end, she dies. She's dead. She's dead, yeah. The end. It's a beautiful story, yeah. But guys, no, the story actually does have a happy ending because she never disobeyed her father again, yeah? One less white girl who does not listen, yeah? It's a beautiful ending and I think it's good.
I have done that.
You've burned yourself? What? You've read that book?
No, not literally, but when I was young, my mom said the same thing. Don't use the matchstick. Put the house on fire.
You put the house on fire? No way. You really did? Oh my god.
So realize it because like sometimes the matchsticks takes a bit longer. So
You shouldn't make excuses now. You should have listened to your parents. Look at her trying to make excuses, yeah? But you know, I didn't follow the rules, but it was very long matchsticks. It happens to the best of us. Like, you were trying to relate to us. Do you see that shit? You're trying to relate to us? She was like, guys, you get it, you know, sometimes the matches are long, sometimes the house burns down a little bit. We've all been there. Like, what the fuck? So where is your mom from?
from India.
From India. Because Indians and Germans have some similarities. Engineering, you know, that's the one thing that brings us together. But the Indian mom's gonna be a little bit more tough, I think, yeah.
It's similar.
It's similar?
Every question that we ask is answered 9.
9 in German. Your Indian mom is like, your Indian mom, 9? 9. Did your mom ever tell you she loves you?
No.
Good. See? At least she didn't do that, yeah? That's why you're a strong woman. But the house burning is like, you know, I gotta work on that, yeah. So how many houses you burned down? 1? 2? 1, just 1. Good, yeah, it's good. Yeah. 9 houses, that's right. Jesus Christ. I've awakened people here, dude, you know? Behind you, the Asian girl, she's like, 9 turned into a full German. It's hilarious. Oh my god. It's so funny. I make everybody more German. It's the funny shit. I was at Coachella Music Festival for my bachelor party and we're all, my German friends, they're all, dude, the dance moves are so funny. My best German friend, his name is Dario. He was dancing like this at Coachella. He was just like, everybody was dancing like this, vibing, you know, to like it was some techno music. And then Dario, he was like this. He was like, ha! Ha! You know, like Spider-Man the whole time, just Spider-Man meets Hulk or something, you know, just like fucking at the same time, stomping like that. And then there was this like Asian girl, a tiny, cute Asian girl. My friend was like dancing like an American, you know, kind of vibing. And she walked up to him, she was like, no, like this. And she did the same thing, and It's funny if you were there. I just realized that. I had the visual, you didn't have the visual, but to me it was funny, yeah. So you burned down one house. What did your Indian mom do as a repercussion when you burned down the house?
She just slapped me.
She slapped you? Okay, well.
That's very Indian thing.
That's a very Indian thing? You slap your daughters? Okay, cool. Yeah, how old were you when you burned down the house?
4 or 5.
4 or 5? Okay. I hate that we have a little bit more empathy for her now, do we? It's not as funny now with empathy. I don't like empathy. But again, a German 4 or 5-year-old who read Struwwelpeter his entire life. Truly, when you read those stories as a kid, it stays with you, you know? I think there's something about that, yeah. Because Indians they don't seem like obedient people in any kind of way. My aunt just went to India for like a spiritual retreat. The traffic is unbelievable. Everybody jaywalks. There's no rules. Even the cops jaywalk. It's so weird. You Indian people have no discipline, but then you have the best engineers. It's really funny, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
My whole family is engineers.
And what do you do for a living?
Filmmaking.
Filmmaking, so you are, okay. Your mom is probably more mad at the fact that you're a filmmaker than the fact that you burned down a house. You know, she was like, the house I get, but the filmmaking, come on, be an engineer. Well, I think, yeah, are you guys dating?
No.
No? Do you know anybody here? You came by yourself?
I mean, we came together, but we are not together.
Okay, you're not together, yeah. Yeah, you look so sad, bro. You look defeated as fuck, man. You like don't even know what to say, dude. It's so funny. Give it up for her. She shared her whole childhood with us, yeah? That is amazing. I'm gonna finish with my closing bit, which is fire, okay? I was gonna say gas, no, I'm kidding. It's too low, no. I was gonna say it, but then I was like, no. Who is Hermann the German? Hermann the German, what is that? That sounds familiar.
A statue. The Americans copied it.
The German with the facts. The Americans copied it, actually. So it was a German statue, then they copied it. They culturally appropriated our statues, like they culturally appropriate our beautiful Oktoberfest. And
no kidding.
No kidding. That's right. So is it a bad statue? Is it like some Nazi statue? We don't have those. You know what I like about Germany? We have like, after everything we did, which I don't know if you guys are history buffs, pretty bad. We acknowledged it and we built statues all over Germany for Holocaust victims. And same thing in America. You build statues for Confederate leaders. Similar idea, just like a different angle, you know? So who's Hermann the German? It's just a German guy in the Midwest?
I thought you were really good at history.
Look at this. Look at this cunty German, man. This attitude's already pissing me off, dude. Are you sure you're not French or something? This is unbelievable, man. I thought you were good at history, huh? Yeah, no, I guess I'm not, you know? Who else knew about Hermann the German? Did you know about this? No? You're American. Well, never mind then, but like, French Ryan, did you know about Hermann the German? No? Nobody knows about that shit. Are you making shit up right now too? Are you gaslighting me right now? Are you gaslighting a German right now? How the tables have turned. Well, I think he was a great man. No, actually, who did he fight again? This is gonna get clipped. I'm gonna get canceled over this, you know? German comedian supports Hermann the German, the architect of the Holocaust. I was like, fuck, dude, this is not good. Hey, who is Hermann the German? Is it a real person? What did he do? Was he a Nazi? Thank you. The historical Hermann the German, a real person, yes, his name was Arminius, at Cherusken-Gieften, a German tribal leader. We're going way back, dude. This is crazy. This is before Germany had guilds, dude. This is crazy. He's famous for leading the Germanic tribes into victory over 3 Roman legions in the Battle of the Teutoburg Forest, 9 AD. It stopped Rome's expansion into northern territory. What a good guy, huh? Finally a German who didn't lead an expansion but stopped it, huh? We're really doing something good right now. Okay, he was not a Nazi. Arminius lived 2,000 years before World War II, you know what I'm saying? And in New Ulm, Minnesota, there's a large statue called Hermann the German built in the 1890s. It honors him. Nice. Nice. This is the nerdiest bit I've ever done, dude. This is unbelievable. When I started comedy, I never thought I'd go on stage and ask ChatGPT about Hermann the German. Unbelievable, man. Where are you from? California? And then did you come here with her?
These are my friends.
These are all you also, sir?
Yeah.
What's your deal, man? You look like a fuckboy. He's like, what's up, man? What's up, man?
He said he likes to fuck boys.
He likes to fuck boys. So you gay?
Yes, sir.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Okay. Hell yeah, that's so cool. So did you just find out you were gay, or was it? How gay are you on a scale from 1 to RuPaul's Drag Race?
I've subscribed to your OnlyFans.
You've subscribed to my OnlyFans. Let's go. Hey, shout out, man. This is all. This is all going, we need it, dude, because I'm so broke after my Jewish-German wedding, which I paid for because reparations. So all the proceeds of my OnlyFans are going to my Jewish wife, you know? It's gonna stay in the family. That's so cool, man. Sorry, what was your name again? Gabe, hell yeah. Give it up for Gabe for supporting me on my OnlyFans, yeah? It's like I have 2 people come to my shows. People want me to talk about Hitler, and then people who want to see my dick. And here we go, you know? Maybe we can bring them together somehow. This is awesome, man. When did you lose your virginity and how long did you last? Scarlett is asking. Is it you, Gabe? Are you Scarlett? Are you Scarlett? You thirsty fuck. You're Scarlett, but you're part of the kinky group. I knew that shit. Scarlett. Well, listen, when I first did my virginity losing, I lasted maybe like 45 seconds. You know what I mean? What do you mean? I was finishing quick because I'm German. I'm efficient, you know? I'm in and out. How long should a man last?
At least 20 minutes.
20 minutes? At least? Yeah, you probably are jobless and unemployed because who else could you fucking... That is wild. Oh my God. What do you do for a living?
We tell jokes for a living.
Yeah, but you are being cunty for a living right now. You know what I mean?
It's more than you.
I didn't hear what you said, but I'm with you guys. Oh, it's bad, yeah. What did you say? You make more money than me? You may have forgotten that I have an OnlyFans subscriber named Gabe, who's supporting me even in the toughest of times, okay? And if anybody's watching this, I'm running a promotion on OnlyFans, 25% off OnlyFans.
Is he your only subscriber?
Not anymore now, because thanks to you, we just made a clip online that's gonna get a lot of this on OnlyFans. Oh man, no, there's a couple people, but you know, it's just like from the old times, yeah. No, I'm a touring comedian now, you know, it's going great. I'm selling out 70 people at this show, so we're doing good. Oh my God. What kind of superpower do you want to have? I want to be able to shut up sassy audience members. I'm kidding. Yo, my superpower, I wanna last 20 minutes, dude. Fucking. In another life. I will last 20 minutes. Yeah.